Bruce Lee in Bangkok, the Muay Thai challenge locals still whisper about. Bruce Lee didn't come to Bangkok as a tourist. He entered a city where fighting isn't just a sport. It's a matter of words. The heat of 1971, the neon lights, the smell of street food, the sound of tuk-tuks, and the humid air that makes even the lungs heavy. Bruce's clothes were simple, his face calm, but his eyes held that observe-first sharpness. That night he went to a small gym-like place. No billboards, no crowd, just ropes, sweat, and a silent gaze of Thai trainers. There, a local Muay Thai fighter recognized him, and the first thing he said wasn't respect. It was a test. "Kung Fu," he said with a half-smirk, as if to say, "This is Bangkok. The clinch takes your breath away." Bruce didn't answer out loud. He just looked at the gloves, then at the ring, and quietly said, "Rules." The trainer hesitated for a second, then said, "No cameras. No talking. Just feel." Bruce nodded, and when the ring door closed, the atmosphere in the room changed. The real weapon of Muay Thai isn't a punch or a kick. It's the clinch. And in a clinch, ego takes the first step. The fighter took the first step. Knees ready, elbows tight. Bruce didn't change stance. He simply rewrote the distance. And then, in the next few seconds, something happened that left everyone in the gym staring at each other without even speaking. Because what they saw wasn't a fight. It was a culture clash. And the ending of this clash isn't spoken aloud in Bangkok. Even today. Only in whispers. The first second inside the ring was amazing. Normally, when two fighters meet, the audience waits for the first punch. Here, there was no waiting for the punch. Here, there was waiting for the read. The Thai fighter's base was planted as if glued to the floor. His gaze was not on Bruce's chest, but on Bruce's hips. Because in Muay Thai, hips speak the truth. Bruce's gaze was not on the fighter's gloves, but on the fighter's shoulders and knees. Because here, the danger comes more from the legs and the clinch than from the hands. Both were saying the same sentence without speaking to each other. "I understand your language, just the accent is different." The Thai fighter threw a small shadow of a low kick, just enough to shift Bruce's weight. Bruce felt the signal of a check in his body, but didn't commit to it. He kept his lead leg light, and his stance soft like rubber. The Thai fighter mistook that softness for weakness, and cut into space without increasing speed. The strange thing was that the fighter wasn't getting faster, but the distance was still getting shorter. This is the pressure of Bangkok. Quiet, but heavy. When Bruce first changed angles, he wasn't running. It was a tiny pivot, just enough to shift the center line. The Thai fighter immediately cut that pivot, and now an invisible circle formed in the center of the ring from which Bruce wouldn't easily escape. The trainees outside the gym narrowed their eyes as they realized they weren't sparring the outsider. They were testing the outsider. The Thai fighter paused for a second, then suddenly opened the clinch. He brought up his gloves and made an entry. Neither loud nor wild, just clean. Bruce's brain naturally wanted to intercept, but Bruce didn't prove. He first kept his breathing even, shoulders loose, jaw unclenched, and then set his forearms in a frame as if to say, "You can catch me, but you can't lock me." The Thai fighter tried a collar tie, neck control, and that was the moment where the Bangkok line became real. The clinch takes the breath. For a split second, Bruce felt the air get a little tight, as if the room had gotten smaller. But Bruce didn't stiffen. Stiffness is the worst mistake in a clinch. Bruce turns softness into a weapon, absorbing the pressure and keeping his head offline to avoid putting the full load on his neck. The Thai fighter set up for the knee, his hips closed, his shins ready, and his body weight set as if the next move were automatic. Bruce decided not to block the knee, because blocks are rarely delayed. He changed the knee lane, A tiny hip shift, a small angle, and the straight path of the knee became dull. Contact wasn't even clean. The people outside the gym didn't say anything. But for the first time, surprise flashed in their eyes, because outsiders panic here, and panic means a clean knee. The Thai fighter immediately adjusted. He changed his grip, took an inside position, and improved his head control. Now the pressure was gone. Bruce's breath should naturally be short, but Bruce maintained a long exhale. This was noticed by the trainer outside the ring. The trainer's face was stone cold, but a subtle interest came into his eyes, as if he was thinking, this guy isn't just surviving, he's learning. The Thai fighter began to forcefully guide Bruce towards the ropes. Ropes are not a boundary in Muay Thai. They are a trap. Rope touch means fewer exit lines and more clinch chains. Bruce was struck by the idea of the ropes, but he didn't sprint in panic. He tried to re-enter in small steps, but the Thai fighter's ringcraft was tight. Now the fight was about placement, not moves. At one moment, the Thai fighter held Bruce absolutely still, as if putting on a show. Here, I decide where you'll breathe. This was psychological pressure. For a second, Bruce's old instinct arose. Now I must show speed. But speed was the temptation here. Bruce swallowed the speed and did a simple thing. A space steal. Forearm wedge. Chin safe. Hips slightly outside. Just enough to create a hairline gap. A hairline gap is the distance in a clinch. As the gap came, Bruce regained his breath. As the breath returned, so did his mind. And as soon as his mind returned, Bruce saw the angle. A half exit. He didn't break the clinch like a show. He simply slid out of the worst line. The Thai fighter felt the slip, and the half smirk that had been on his face the first time vanished. Now he was truly alert. He adjusted his gloves and reset the pressure, but this time more seriously. The trainer gave him a quick glance from outside the ring as if to say, enough of the jokes. Bruce didn't celebrate as he returned to the center of the ring. He simply read the fighter's breathing and anchored his own breathing. The air in the gym felt thicker now, because everyone understood this session wasn't about who wins, but about who breaks first. And in Bangkok, the break is not for the body first. It is for the mind. The Thai fighter made another entry, but this time the threat of a hard low kick before the clinch seemed real. Bruce's base was about to be tested. Bruce sensed the weight shift signal, and in that split second he decided, if I misread here, Bangkok will punish me. The Thai fighter stepped in, knees ready, elbows tight, and the clinch door opened again. No one outside the ring was speaking, but everyone's eyes spoke. Now the real moment is about to come, and what comes next won't be spoken aloud, only whispered. The Thai fighter stepped in, knees ready, elbows tight, and the clinch gap opened again. There was no hesitation in this entry. He came in as if he'd decided, now I'll teach you the grammar of Bangkok. Bruce had already kept his body soft, but softness didn't mean surrender. Softness meant readiness to adjust. The Thai fighter tried to set a collar tie grip, so Bruce raised his forearms like a frame, kept his head offline, and distributed his weight so it wouldn't break under the pull. But the Thai fighter's clinch wasn't just a grip. It was a system. He took position inside in a second, positioned his head near Bruce's jawline, and built up pressure as if he were slowly squeezing out his breath. Bruce felt his air tighten. It was the moment when an outside observer would think, now Bruce is going to hit. But Bruce didn't. He first controlled his breathing. Because in the clinch, your biggest enemy isn't your opponent. It's your panic. As soon as panic sets in, shoulders stiffen, jaw tightens, and the body goes into fight-back mode. Bruce kept his jaw loose, shoulders down, and maintained a long exhale. The Thai fighter set up for the knee, hips close, shin line ready. Now the knee could come into a straight lane. Bruce didn't plan to block the knee. He chose to change the lane. A tiny hip angle shift, a microstep, and the knee's straight path faded. Contact was made, but the clean center was not hit. The Thai fighter didn't like this. In Bangkok, when your knee doesn't land clean, you change chains. He instantly demonstrated an elbow threat. Short elbow, close-range cut-making. Bruce didn't pull his head back. Pulling back puts you upright, and an upright person cuts quickly into the elbow. Bruce rotated his head slightly, rolled his shoulder line, and missed the elbow's path. The trainees outside the gym didn't say anything, but a expression appeared in their eyes. The trainer was also silent, but his eyes were now fixed on Bruce's breathing pattern. Because if breathing is stable, the mind remains stable. The Thai fighter maintained the pressure and began to guide Bruce to his side of the ropes. This guidance was subtle. Not a push, but a squeeze. Bruce knew the ropes were traps. Rope touch means fewer exit lines, more clinch chains. Bruce didn't sprint in panic as he moved toward the ropes. He tried to re-enter in short steps, but the Thai fighter's ringcraft was sharp. Cut-off angle band maintained the pressure line. Now, two things were happening in the ring: a physical clinch and a psychological trap. The psychological trap was that Bruce felt as if space was running out, even though technically there was still space. This is the dangerous magic of Bangkok. You start doubting your own feet. As the ropes drew closer, the Thai fighter slowed his pace a bit. Slow pace didn't mean rest. Slow pace meant, now I'm going to make you impatient. Bruce felt an urge for a second. Now I'll show speed and exit. But speed was the temptation here. Bruce observed the urge and let go. Instead, he did a simple thing. A space steal. Forearm wedge. Chin safe. Hips slightly outside. Just enough to create a hairline gap. A hairline gap is a distance in the clinch. Bruce regained his breath as the gap came. And as he regained his breath, he saw the angle, a half exit. The Thai fighter wanted to close the exit, but Bruce used the exit with a slide. Not a run. He slid out of the worst line and reset quietly. After the reset, the energy in the gym changed. At first, people were thinking the actor is being tested. Now, people were thinking the fighter is learning. The Thai fighter adjusted his gloves, and for the first time, a shadow of irritation crossed his face because Bruce wasn't panicking, and Bruce was resetting cleanly. In Bangkok, outsiders' resets are usually messy. Bruce's reset was clean. The trainer gave a small signal from outside the ring. Continue. The Thai fighter now threatened a hard low kick from the clinch. A real threat. Bruce kept his base light, but didn't commit to the check. The Thai fighter changed the angle of the low kick and his shin landed on Bruce's thigh. A dull thud. It hurt, but Bruce didn't react. Reactions are invitations to Bangkok. After the low kick, the Thai fighter snapped the clinch stronger than before. Now the pressure was on. Bruce felt his breath becoming a debt. This is the moment when the body automatically wants to fight back. Power shove. Angry burst. Bruce didn't power shove. He kept his posture soft, his breath long, and his mind calm. The Thai fighter pulled down. The knee lane open. A knee attempt came. Bruce dulled the knee with a hip angle shift. The Thai fighter prepared the elbow line. Bruce made the elbow miss with rotation. This repetition was having an effect outside the ring as well. Trainees were realizing Bruce was surviving with decisions, not strikes. Decisions are high level. Strikes are loud. The midpoint of the round arrived and the Thai fighter used a new move. The turn. A clinch turn means stealing your balance. He tried to rotate Bruce so that the knee lane would be clear. Bruce didn't fight the turn. He accepted the turn and re-entered with his step. It's like you're rotating and walking away with the door. For a second, the Thai fighter thought, why doesn't this guy fall? Because a clinch turn normally topples the outsider. Bruce didn't topple. Bruce kept his base. The trainer gave the time signal. Round end. Close. The Thai fighter wanted to create one last heavy moment before the end. He committed the double collar tie fully, pulled Bruce down. Knee lane perfect. Bruce thought he might land a clean knee here. Bruce softened his knees, aligned his hips, refined the wedge, hairline space. Breathe back. The Thai fighter threw a knee, made contact, but again didn't hit a clean center. The trainer gave the stop signal. Round end. Silence. The Thai fighter lowered his gloves. Bruce did too. For a few seconds, they just looked at each other. Then, the Thai fighter said in a low voice, "You don't break." Bruce replied equally calmly, "I don't rush." The Thai fighter gave a half nod. The trainer dropped a line that would set the mood for the next round. Now, mind. Bruce understood that the third round would have fewer punches and more traps. Because in Bangkok, once the body's test is passed, the mind is tested. The Thai fighter took a stance. Bruce held his breath, and the silence in the gym deepened. What was about to happen was more a game of patience than pain. The third round didn't start with a punch. It started with the kind of silence that comes into the ring when both sides understand that the target is the mind, not the body. The Thai fighter took a stance, and the first thing that changed was the speed of his eyes. He wasn't looking at Bruce anymore. He was watching Bruce. Wait. His waiting was a weapon in Bangkok. Waiting makes you impatient, and impatience is your most expensive mistake. Bruce remembered his trainer's line, "Now mind." Bruce smoothed his breathing as if he were sending a message to his body. Don't panic. Now it's a game of patience. The Thai fighter took a slow step, then paused. Bruce took a micro-step, then paused. The distance between them was such that a strike could land. But landing a strike here often means a trap. The Thai fighter kept his lead hand slightly low, like an invitation, and slightly twisted his right shoulder as if saying, "Come on, hit." This was a bait. Bruce's instinct is naturally to touch and vanish. But even a touch is unsafe if you read the bait. Bruce read the bait and held the move. This hold might seem boring to viewers, but in fight stories, this hold creates high tension, because the audience feels something will happen now. In Bangkok, something often happens that you don't expect. The Thai fighter flashed a small shadow of a low kick, then immediately hinted at a clinch entry, then stepped back again. It was a triple feint just to break Bruce's rhythm. If the rhythm is broken, you react automatically, and reaction means predictability. Bruce didn't react. He simply kept his eyes soft, his jaw loose, and his shoulders down. Soft eyes don't mean weakness. Soft eyes mean wide vision. Thai fighters don't like opponents with wide vision because wide vision exposes the opponent. Then, the Thai fighter committed the first real shot. A hard low kick. No shadow. The shin thudded against Bruce's thigh. Pain came, but Bruce didn't let an ouch appear on his face. He accepted the pain, corrected his weight shift, and kept his breathing steady. The Thai fighter didn't punch after the low kick. He opened the door to the clinch, exactly where Bruce felt the most pressure. Bruce set the frame first, but the Thai fighter won the head position with an inside pummel. Now, Bruce felt the pressure tightening again. This is the moment when a voice inside the mind says, "I'm getting late now." Being late here means breath debt. Breath debt means panic. Panic means mistake. Bruce detected the breath debt in the first second and tried to cut it with a long exhale. The Thai fighter didn't use this clinch simply for a squeeze. He turned the clinch into a guide. Guide meant leading Bruce towards the ropes. As the ropes approached, the Thai fighter slowed the pace further. A slow rope has a psychological quality because you feel like you're being pressured and you launch a desperate burst. The Thai fighter was looking for just that. A desperate burst to land a counter knee or elbow clean. Bruce didn't launch a desperate burst. He re-entered with small steps, refined the forearm wedge, hips slightly out, and chin safe. The Thai fighter pulled down. A knee attempt. Bruce dulled the knee with a hip angle shift. The Thai fighter launched an elbow threat. Bruce missed the elbow with a rotation. The exchange wasn't loud. But the trainees outside the ring were now wide-eyed because they understood Bruce wasn't fighting. He was surviving and learning. Then, the Thai fighter used a new mind trick. He broke the clinch and suddenly relaxed completely, as if he was bored. Fighters use this bored look to anger their opponent. As soon as you get angry, you go into prove mode. The Thai fighter gave Bruce a look as if to say, "That's it." For a second, an ego spark flashed within Bruce. An ego spark meant the temptation to show off speed. Bruce felt the temptation and let go. He looked the fighter in the eyes and did not give any answer. Silence itself was the answer. The Thai fighter resumed his slow walk, now fighting from the space before striking. He pushed Bruce slightly off-center without pushing, just cutting at an angle. Bruce realized, this guy is cornering me mentally, not physically. A mental corner means you feel your options are dwindling, even though they still exist. Bruce used his breathing as an anchor to keep his options coming back. A strong anchor prevents you from being blinded by panic. Then came the moment that turns a story into a whisper. The Thai fighter snapped a sudden, unexpected clinch, but this time not with a knee or elbow instantaneously. He simply held Bruce absolutely still, as if to show everyone, I can stop this guy here. Stillness could become humiliation. Humiliation leads to anger. Anger leads to explosion. Explosion leads to mistake. Bruce felt the humiliation but didn't make it a story. He didn't react. He didn't shove. He didn't prove it. He simply breathed. Long exhale. Calm inhale. The Thai fighter didn't understand this because most outsiders in Bangkok panic at this point. Bruce didn't panic. The Thai fighter followed the stillness with a quick turn attempt. A clinch turn to break Bruce's base. Bruce didn't fight the turn. He accepted the turn and re-entered his step. Turn. Mississippi. A miss meant a crack in the Thai fighter's chain. The crack is small, but fighters can feel cracks. The Thai fighter committed a low kick again to cover the crack. Thud. Bruce absorbed. No facial reaction. No drama. The Thai fighter opened the clinch door again. But now Bruce's frame was tighter, cleaner, smarter than before. Bruce wasn't starting to like the clinch. But Bruce was definitely understanding the clinch. And understanding is the most dangerous thing. Because when you understand, you can manage fear. Near the end of the round, the Thai fighter set one last bait. An open lane, like, come hit it. This time, Bruce applied a small stop touch. Not full power, just timing. With the touch, Bruce changed the angle, not vanishing, resetting. This touch was a message to the Thai fighter. I understand your language. I'm not just surviving. Outside the gym, the trainees looked at each other, silent, but their faces said everything. The Thai fighter lowered his gloves, and for the first time said in a completely neutral voice, "You don't chase." Bruce replied equally neutrally, "Chasing makes mistakes." The Thai fighter gave a half nod. The trainer said just one word, "Last," and that word thundered in the ring. Because in the last round, it's not the result of the fight, but the end of the fight. The truth is decided. You explode to protect your identity, or you stay calm to protect your discipline. Bruce kept his breath anchored, his stance soft, and his mind clear. The Thai fighter also took a stance. Now there was calculation, not arrogance. in his eyes. And when the final round began, the Thai fighter opened the clinch in the first second, as if to say, no more mind games. Now it's reality. As soon as the final round began, the Thai fighter opened the clinch in the first second. No feint, no invitation, just a straightforward entry. This was Bangkok's direct language. Now I'll make you uncomfortable until you make a mistake. Bruce kept his gloves tight, but his body wasn't tense. He kept his jaw loose, his shoulders down, his breath steady. Because the first thing that breaks in a clinch isn't the neck. It's the mind. The Thai fighter established head position, tried to pummel inside, and began to build collar tie pressure. Bruce created an early frame, forearms as structure, to prevent the grip from becoming a full lock. But the Thai fighter's clinch wasn't a single move. It was a chain. He released pressure with a squeeze, not a push. Squeeze makes you panic. Panic stiffens you. Stiffness slows you down. And a slow guy is an easy target in Bangkok. Bruce felt the air getting tight again. This was the moment where the audience expects Bruce to explode. But Bruce didn't explode. He first held his breath and shifted his hips to a slight outside angle. The Thai fighter pulled down to open a knee lane. Bruce didn't block the knee. He changed the lane. Hip angle shifted. Knee dull. Contact was made, but not a clean center hit. The Thai fighter instantly showed an elbow threat. Short elbow, cut making. Bruce didn't pull his head back. Pulling back uprights you and gives the elbow a perfect line. Bruce rotated his shoulder line, kept his head offline, and the elbow airbrushed its way out. The Thai fighter now maintained pressure and started guiding Bruce towards the ropes. The thought of ropes created a micro-urgency within Bruce because ropes are traps. Trap means fewer exit lines, more clinch chains. The Thai fighter slowed down as he approached the ropes. Slow pace did not mean rest. Slow pace meant, now I will break your patience. Bruce felt pain in his thigh. But anger did not come with the pain. Anger comes when speed is shown. Speed is shown when a mistake is made. Bruce accepted the pain, made his breath the anchor, and kept his eyes wide open. The Thai fighter held Bruce absolutely still for a second as if demonstrating, I can stop you here. This was a humiliation trap. Humiliation sparks ego. Ego sparks explosion. Explosion leads to guilt. Bruce felt the humiliation but didn't follow through. He didn't shove. He didn't twist aggressively. He didn't try to win the moment. He just breathed. Long exhale, calm inhale. The Thai fighter found this unusual because most outsiders panic in this stillness. Bruce wasn't panicking. The Thai fighter attempted a clinch turn after regaining stillness, off-balancing, to break Bruce's base and bring his knee into a clean lane. Bruce didn't fight the turn. He accepted it and re-entered with his step. The turn missed, only slightly, but the miss cracked the chain. The Thai fighter committed a low kick to cover the crack. Thud. Bruce absorbed. No facial reaction. The Thai fighter then snapped the clinch. Bruce's frame was cleaner this time because now Bruce was handling the clinch with understanding, not fear. This was the tensest part of the last round. The Thai fighter tightened the clinch and began a pull-down sequence. Pull, knee, pull, knee, as if trying to schedule Bruce's breathing. Bruce felt breath debt building up. Building breath debt can cause panic. Bruce detected the debt early and prolonged his exhale to keep his mind clear. In a clear mind, you can see options. Bruce chose the option not to break the clinch, but to survive within the clinch. This was a high-level decision because a break attempt is often desperate, and desperate things are punished in Bangkok. Bruce maintained a forearm wedge, chin safe, hips slightly out. The Thai fighter threw a knee, again dull. The Thai fighter found the elbow angle, again offline. Bruce didn't strike. This may confuse viewers, but it's the core of Whisper. Bruce didn't try to make the night a trophy. Bruce made the night a classroom. The Thai fighter realized for the first time that this guy wasn't messing around with winning. He was avoiding a break. And when a guy avoids a break, he's already earned respect. In the last minute, the Thai fighter used his final mind move. He broke the clinch and stepped back completely relaxed, as if saying, "Come on, show me, now." This invitation is dangerous because once you show off, you become predictable. Bruce didn't show off. Bruce made his smartest move here. One clean moment. A moment that shows not with power, but with timing, and without disrespect. The Thai fighter made another entry. A transition moment. Bruce delivered a crisp stop touch on that transition. Not a full punch. Just timing, and changed the angle with the touch. No chase, no brag. Reset. The mood of the gym shifted at that moment. No one clapped, but the texture of the silence changed. Now the silence wasn't one of judgment, but one of recognition. The Thai fighter looked at Bruce for a second, then softened his eyes for the first time. The trainer gave just a small nod from outside the ring as if to say, "That's it." The Thai fighter attempted a clinch again, but this time it wasn't aggressive. It was measured. Bruce kept his frame, hips angled, breath steady. The exchange was short. The trainer gave a stop signal. Last round end. Both stepped back, gloves down. No one spoke for a few seconds. Then the Thai fighter gave a small "why?" respect. Bruce responded sincerely. The trainer finally gave words, but very few. No winner. The Thai fighter added a line that keeps the story alive. "People will talk." Bruce replied calmly, "Let them whisper." And that answer seals the soul of the title. In Bangkok, loud stories become ego. Whisper stories become culture. Bruce didn't strike a hero pose outside the ring. His thigh was in pain, but his mind was clear. The Thai fighter didn't claim victory. The trainer didn't explain to anyone what happened because whatever happened was private as a matter of honor. And when things are private, they become legends. People argue even decades later, did Bruce win or not? Did the Thai fighter win or not? In fact, this question itself is wrong. There was no winner that night. But the lesson was a big one. An unfamiliar culture doesn't defeat you. Your ego does. Bruce left his ego behind. So he left Bangkok not with a win, but with a lesson. And that's why even today in Bangkok, people don't tell the story out loud. Only in whispers.